What's good? What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into this. So, I just read a report off of DJ Academic's page talking about an ex-NYPD sergeant who was in charge of 20 housing projects all over Brooklyn, but mainly in downtown Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy. And she was in charge of 20 projects in that area. And she was wrapped up in the Tekashi 6ix9ine case. She was one of the informants on the Tekashi 6ix9ine case. She was dating Bat, who is serving 20 years now, got caught up in that indictment, and that was his girl. She was transporting drugs, mostly fentanyl and heroin, and it even named a dude, which I think it's a guy, it's a Spanish dude named, his last name is Cruz. I think his first name is Chris, I'm not sure, but they named him in the indictment, and they said that she was getting the drugs from him and she was also dating him. I think that's CEO Chris. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's who they were talking to. Bottom line is, this lady was transporting drugs for them. While she was a sergeant, mind you, she's not like she was just a regular beat officer or nothing. Like, she was a sergeant. She was an officer. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't give her no time, though. She didn't get no time in the federal court. They gave her 4 years supervised release. And just goes to show you that, that blue wall of silence and all that shit ring true, man. Because they don't give a fuck. If it was somebody else, they would have smoked them. You in there moving drugs, you moving fentanyl and heroin for gang members and all that shit. You try that shit and then try her defense, which was, I wasn't in my right mind, and I had a lot of pressure and stress, and they'd be like, oh yeah, good. Well, here's 15 years for you to learn how to deal with pressure and stress. Be that as it may, man, it's just crazy how far this indictment and shit goes and how far it went. She got picked up transporting 100 grams of heroin from the Bronx to Manhattan in July. And then they wound up wrapping all of them up. If you remember, this was July 2018. She got wrapped up, and they brought the indictments down in November of 2018. So it's clear to say that she basically rolled over, and they already had things going on. But I'm sure that she filled in a couple of the blanks that they needed to be filled, and the rest. The rest is history. Tekashi did what he did. These dudes are now serving all type of time. Shadi, I believe, got 15. Matrix got fucking 10. Harv got like 20-some years. They all got a bunch of time. But it just goes to show, like I said, these dudes have power. To have a fucking sergeant transporting your coke for you, your drugs, or whatever the case may be, allegedly. That's some, they was making moves, man. They was definitely making moves, man. And it's crazy that I'm going to say, I never heard of this lady. I never even knew that this was part of the case. I never knew that she got wrapped up in the indictment. So it was just surprising to me to see that whole thing, just to see the report on it. Because, to my knowledge, I thought everything was already wrapped up. Everybody that was in the indictment got sentenced. But apparently not. This lady was part of the indictment, and she just copped out today. And like I said, they gave her 4 years supervised release, so she didn't get no time. She's fine. She's home, and that's what it is, man. But it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game, man, and it shows that these cops ain't perfect out here too. Everybody think that the cops are fucking. Nah, they got some dirty ass cops, man. That's some dirty cops. Her name was Arelicia Robinson, I believe. It's hard to pronounce. She has a weird first name, but I think it's Arelicia Robinson. That's her name. And yeah, check it out for yourself. See what you can find. I believe that she was dating CEO Chris, but I know for sure she was dating Bat. But it said in the report that she was dating the dude Cruz at one point before that. So I believe it was CEO Chris. It's probably passing her around. That's how it goes, man. It just is what it is. So, man, like I said, if you want to check it out, DJ Academics has it up on his page. I'm sure you could probably find it, whether, if you do your own little search or whatever, you can probably find it. And let me know what y'all think, man. This is just another chapter in the Tekashi 6ix9ine 9-tray indictment. And I think at this point, I'm not sure, but I thought before it is closed, but I think now they got everybody sentenced. So y'all be good out there, man. It's just a quick little update. Much love to everybody, man. Until the next time I see y'all. Peace.